What it do, bro? Mister, I got off work early, is what they call him. Don't judge me. Had a long day. Long day. How's your day going, bro? I'm working now, nigga. I'm still working. Mm-hmm. You tell me anything. Trying to go out of town this weekend, man. I might. A couple guys want to hang out with me though. There's one dude I just met. Him and his son, they own a recording studio locally. It's actually only a couple blocks from me. I can walk down there if I really wanted to. Uh, he just hit me up, just trying to chill and go over some stuff because we did talk about some ideas we have for the community, trying to build our own nonprofits over here and build some type of programs for the kids in the community. So he hit me up. It's like if I ain't doing nothing this weekend, we can sit around and just have a couple beers and bust it up. And then one of my other homies, I met this cat like years ago, working together when I was still working at the factory and shit. He left long before I did though. He got tired of that shit hella early. He moved back. He was from New York. He moved back to New York. But cool ass guy, yo, cool ass kid, man. Never lost contact with him, even after he moved away. And he said he might be around the way this weekend, cause he still got connections over here in PA. So he said he might be down this way this weekend. Hang out with his ass, have a beer and smoke a blunt with him. But then I really was trying to go down to Connecticut, spend a day in Connecticut at the Norman Rockwell Museum. I ain't never been down there yet, but everything's already on fire. I definitely can imagine that, bro. Just start out with fucking fish emails and all kind of shit. But I really want to visit this Norman Rockwell Museum and see some of his art in person. I've never seen like an original Rockwell painting in person before. I've been meaning to do it for a long time now. My girl kind of talked me into just saying, yeah, let's do it this weekend. Cause me, I always be waiting for when the time is right, when I have enough money and enough this and enough that. And she's like, fuck it, let's just do it this weekend. All right, that's what's up. That's what's up, bro. Get me off these emails, nigga. Yeah, so probably one day this weekend I can just hang out with the homies and have some beers and stuff with some guy time. And then me and my girl can spend some time together at the museum. And hopefully it'll be a good weekend. Hopefully the weather and everything will hold out. And one of my other homies from South Carolina, yo, he from Jersey. All his people from Jersey. He said he was thinking about taking a trip up to Jersey this summer. I told the nigga if he do, just let me know with the address. I'll slide over to Jersey, or we can meet halfway somewhere. Mmm, getting that cyber defense, cyber security. You know how E is. E like me. He don't want to move not unless things are exactly perfect. And like I say, things will never be perfect. You just might as well just do the shit, bro. It ain't gonna be perfect. You still have fun with it though. So you gotta have enough money. You gotta have new outfits, new sneakers, this and that. Like man, just bring your ass up, bro. The weather's starting to break. We out of the winter time now, so this is the time to come up here and chill for a weekend. This is the time to cut chill for a weekend, bro. It's starting to get nice. I turned my heat off the other day too. I didn't think I was ever gonna be able to turn that fucking heat off.
Step 1, fire up the BetMGM Sportsbook. Step 2, go with your gut.
He too scared to fly? Man, better get his ass on the fucking plane. We gonna drive? Ain't nobody driving. We can drive, but you gonna drive the whole way up there because I'm not driving. Oh man, I ain't gonna drive if you ain't gonna help me drive. That's why I say let's fly. I don't wanna get on no plane though. Well, then you gotta drive the whole way. You know what I'm saying? The airport ain't but 15 minutes from here. Airport ain't but 15 minutes away. You get off the soon as you ain't even gotta tell me y'all about the land or whatever, man. You get off the plane, call me like we're at the airport. By the time you get downstairs to the baggage claim and wait for your luggage to get off the plane and get around where you can pick it up, I'll already be there. You know it take about 10, 15 minutes to get your luggage off the plane. By the time you get your bags, I'll be at the airport already. You know what I'm saying? That shit right off the highway. All you do, get on the highway, a straight fucking shot, and get off the highway. In the airport, it got its own exit. You get on the highway, get to the airport exit, get off, you're right at the airport. I'll be able to pick y'all up as soon as y'all get here. But see, E-Class want to drive so he can go out whoring around and shit. He want to get up here, get in the whip, go ride through the city streets. I mean, sit your ass down, nigga. Ain't no whoring going on around here. You don't need no vehicle up here, man. I got cars. I'll chauffeur you. I'll chauffeur you where you need to go. You don't need to go nowhere by yourself and try to figure out nothing on your own. You don't need no car up here. You don't need to drive.
I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway. Hustle the other way. That's why they follow me, huh? They think I know the way. 'Cause I took control of things. Born in the summer way. And if you pattern my trend, I make you my protege. Closing that soldier race. Niggas don't know the days. Take you in back of the bills. Make you expose your rage. Take you across the tracks. Make you expose your face. Now you official now. But you got a soul to say. I just been clicking that note. I'm about to drop in the few. Think if I call it the great, the people gon' call it the truth. I ain't really tripping the credit. I just pay all of my dues. I just respected the game. Got my leg up in the news. Tripping on all of my moves. Call me on this, got a lot more to prove. Remember I came in this bitch, fresh out the cabin with nothing on the list. No, but I got it all, yeah. But I don't do this shit for nothing. Move around, go
it's King of Prussia. King of Prussia is right outside of Philadelphia. It's like I want to say to the west of Philly, but there's like yeah, there's like Upper Darby. It's kind of like Philly, but right outside of Philly. King of Prussia is like a suburb to Philadelphia. Yo, it's like it's its own little area, but it's right there outside the city, bro. Like 10 minutes outside the city. Oh yeah, I know where King of Prussia is. It's high standard. It's like middle class. It's a middle class area. That's where like the better mall is at, the outlet malls, and they got the Dave and Buster's and all that shit up there. It's like it's the suburbs of Philly, yo. It's like a suburbs of Philly. King of Prussia. Oh shit. Hey man, King of Prussia, bro. That shit right down the road. I said that shit right outside of Philly. I could be in King of Prussia in like less than 2 hours, because it's like 2 hours depending on traffic. It may sometimes be like 2.5 hours, almost like 2 hours and 45 minutes to get to Philly, depending on what day and what time of day you go. But King of Prussia, you can get there in like less than 2 hours, like an hour and 45 minutes. You'll be in King of Prussia, and then like I said, a little bit more, then you'll be in the actual city of Philly. But yeah, it's like an hour and a half, an hour and 40 minutes. It ain't that far away. I ain't been out that way in years. I remember the last time I went out there a couple summers ago. I had my son with me. Yeah, a couple summers ago, I had my son, and we went out there just to go shopping. Like that's like I said, that's where the good malls and shit are at. Uber. Oh yeah, the airport ain't up but 15 minutes away. Like I say, King of Prussia, that shit ain't that far away. It's a moon inside of a flower. It's like the a flower bloomed open and a moon inside of it. It's a moonflower. A moonflower. Yeah, my man's. I put a picture of my scar on Facebook, and one of my homies was like, "Damn." He said he had surgery. He got screws in his ankle right now. So he take the screws out and put them in a boot in a little while. But yeah, I just put a picture of my scar in there. I was at the gym. I be looking down at that shit. That shit was looking all nasty and ashy. I was like, let me show motherfuckers this shit, yo. What? Nah, that be I got the windows open. You hear all kind of shit coming from outside, yo. Yo, I put some grass seed on that little brown patch. I said whoever owned this house before me, they had a swimming pool or something out there. They killed the fucking grass. So I put some seed down like a couple weeks ago. I'm gonna have to seed it again because all them fucking birds got me. So my neighbors on that side over there, they jamming. They're like they're like one, two, three houses down. But like when they come on their back porch, it's like they're right there, yeah. Also happy it's fucking warm again, yo. Got the windows open, people outside jamming, bumping music, walking their dogs. Dude, dude ride, people out riding bikes and shit. You see the dude right there on his bicycle? You know what I'm saying? It's nice up. Finally getting nice. It takes so long, man. We get half the year it's cold up here, yo. For 5-6 months, yo, the winters be crazy. We way up north, yo. We way up north. Like winters be stupid up here, yo. And this winter was extra harsh and long, yo. Like motherfuckers just be so over that shit, bro. Wintertime and COVID is just like depression time of this bitch, yo. I swear. But as soon as it start getting warm, motherfuckers be out. Carolina versus yeah. Yeah, hey, you ain't want no smoke with the cold up here, bro. I'm telling you. Okay, okay. You time that pollen kicking my ass. Like right now, right? It's 81 degrees right now. All right. Yeah, yeah. But there's not a lot of like smog in this area. I mean, the heyday of this area is over. Like, I can imagine 80, 100 years ago how bad it was because um, the automobile was just becoming popular. Goddamn. And this was a coal mining area. Like, the city I live in, the city I work in, like, 100-mile radius around this bitch was like coal mining, coal mining. So they had the breakers and the refineries and all that shit, man. You go to the coal mining museums all around here, see pictures there, white dudes looking like motherfucking blackface. They've been in the coal mine all day. So I can imagine like back in the day how bad the air quality was. Like the trains going extra hard, the vehicles, the coal mines, and all that shit. Like I couldn't even imagine. But down, but now like that shit has been over. Like the heyday is fucking died out. There's not a lot of major manufacturing around here. But once again, it's just the regional location is like the altitude and like where we're situated is just cloudy all the time. It 7 out of 10 days it looks like it want to rain. It don't be no rain. It just cloudy all day like it's about to rain. And it's like that's just how the weather is, yo. It's just gloomy as fuck like 85% of the time. Even in the spring and summer months, it's just like always overcast and hazy just because of the altitude and where we're at. Yeah, during that industrial revolution, this shit been popping, bro. Right around the turn of this 19th, the 20th century, this shit was popping around here, and it was major, major. That's why they call Scranton the Electric City, because Scranton was the first city to have an electric trolley, and so they were testing stuff out in this area and like making moves back in the day, but they burnt themselves out, man, and all that shit gone now. Yo, there were some PS5s around earlier today. I couldn't fucking get one, yo. I seen it online and I went to go fucking try to reserve one of them shits. Sold out. I tried to put that shit in the cart, yo. Matter of fact, it said they had it in the cart and everything, man. But then I went to pay. That shit was like, your cart is empty. I'm like, what? I had it in the fucking cart, bitch. That shit was already gone, man. That shit was already gone. Yeah, that's them fucking bots, yo. You gotta get that. Yeah, I had the app too, man, but then I took that shit off because I was checking that shit too hard, yo. Like, that shit was driving me crazy checking it. Yeah, they listen to that shit out there, yo. Oh, man. From certain sites. Man, I was on PlayStation Direct for a minute, trying to get it off PlayStation Direct, and then some weird outlets had it, like Dell computers. Yo, the Dell website was selling them for a little while, but every time I catch wind of that shit, yo, and then I was like following a bunch of people on Twitter, and they was like trying to get all the help people get all the drop dates and times and all that shit, man. But like after a year of this shit being out, I say after the first few months without me like actually securing one of them shits, I just like fuck it, man. I just stopped looking. But then my homeboy hit me yesterday. He's like, yo, Target got some PS5s on stock. So I was looking at it again, trying to get one. But now, I say, went through the whole little process. That shit said it was in my cart. I went to check out, then it was gone. That shit be frustrating to me. That's why I just keep telling myself, man, just wait till they sitting on the shelves. And, like, if it's another 2 years, you know, whatever. If it's another 2 years before I get one, I just can't keep trying to race and fight and beat everybody else to the punch. That shit be blowing me, yo. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't sitting on the shelves and people just walking by because everybody who want one already has one. That's when I'll get mine, yo. Because all the fighting and squabbling over these things and all the bots and, man, that shit, like I said, that shit be blowing me, bro. I can't really do it. Yeah, now that they bumping that fucking Mary J. Blige. Yo, sometimes I don't even gotta play my music. They be playing all the music. I feel you. Yeah. And like you say, the newness done worn off already. Ain't there ain't a yo, what up? Oh yeah, I'm painting. I'm trying to get juiced up though. Trying to get in the zone. You know what I'm saying? We working on some new shit today, man. Ghost in the Shell, Akira, A Scanner Darkly. And some tequila. Ooh. Oh, it's so good. Now, Jose Cuervo. Especial. The blue agave. It's just. Y'all wanna drink that? Y'all wanna drink? Y'all wanna drink that? Man, you missing out, man. I just try. Hey, this is a different way for me to educate people. I'm all about art and education. So now I feel like I've been wanting to do some still lifes, but like most of my still lifes I do are like traditional Renaissance still lifes with vases and flowers and teapots and fabrics and things like that. And I like that because I'm good at fucking painting teapots. I can make glass look like glass, especially when it's like see-through and make chrome all shiny and stuff. I love doing that shit. And so I was like, you know what? I might do me another series of still lifes. But then I was thinking like, gotta switch it up some kind of way, man. I ain't gonna keep painting oranges and grapes and shit. I like oranges and grapes and lemons and cloves of garlic and shit like that. Bananas. But so I was like, this man think he look at him, Mr. Know It All. He didn't describe the whole movement in 14 words. You know what I'm saying? Look at this dude. Talking about he know a cure. One of the best scenes, one of the early scenes in the movie, yo, when the bikers coming at him, motherfucker come out with that pole, Baya! And hit his ass. I did with Tetsuo. He tried to chase the other dude through the alleyway. He fucking smacked the trash cans and he fall off his bike. He gotta pick that shit up. start pushing that shit, hop back on that bitch, in. Then they try to take the big dude down, motherfucker, jump on him, he just took that motherfucker, boom, headbutt that bitch. You know what I'm saying? They cut through the jump. Dude get smashed into the restaurant. Bow, bust through the glass and shit. Yo, you ain't never seen that? You ain't never seen that movie? That man, somebody, that motherfucker described the whole scene in a few words. Hey man, that one scene in the bike crash. Hey, tell you, wow, that's all you can say. 1980 something, yo, that movie came. It's just like what the fuck, bro? Oh man, who don't know about Spriggan trying to find the art, you know what I'm saying? And the last Spriggan named You. This motherfucker come up, he had to go against Fat Man and Lil Boy. See, first of all, the bombs they dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki were called Fat Man and Lil Boy. And that's where the two bad guys get their name from. The one little kid with the chip in the back of his head, you know what I'm saying? They found Noah's Ark and shit, but the Spriggan, they gotta control all this information. Motherfucker, Fat Man come at it with the Gatling gun. He come up, fucking slice that bitch off. He take the gun off the back of the truck, start poof, 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 poof. Then you got the other Spriggan, the French dude, man. What his name was? Sean something. And but I got that. I got a copy of Spriggan on DVD, bro. I got Spriggan. Who don't know about Spriggan, man? This motherfucker tell me to check out Spriggan. Where can I watch Akira? You can't. You can't, bro. You gotta buy a copy of it. I don't think nobody got Akira. Nobody. That shit ain't nowhere on no. I don't know about Amazon Prime, but I don't know. Spriggan La France. maybe Crunchyroll. Maybe. And I haven't been on Crunchyroll in a while, but I remember when I was on Crunchyroll, they ain't even had Akira on that shit. I don't know why, like, who owns the rights to this shit, but you gotta buy that bitch. You gotta buy your copy. I don't think no streaming services. I could be wrong. I haven't, cause I've watched Akira 30 fucking times, yo. Like my shit VHS copy. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't watched it in a long time, but the one time I did, I was trying to let somebody watch it, cause we were talking about anime. You ever seen Akira? Nah, no. You ever seen Akira? Let's try to find this shit. You really can't find that shit on streaming nowhere, bro. Yeah. But it is definitely movies, period. Not even the genre of Japanese animation. But in terms of movies, period, it's probably one of the best movies, yo. I guarantee you, like, most people who watch Akira, like, if they're it's hard to make a top 10 anything list. But if you're a real movie buff and you try to do a top 20 movie list, you gotta put Akira in that shit. It's a great film. It's a great movie. You know what I'm saying? And then when you go to the anime genre, it's like one of the best animes ever, yo. One of the best animated movies ever of all times. And it's old as fuck, and the concepts they deal with, the layout of the plot, the arc of the characters, the animation in this shit, like, you know, 30 years later, it's hard to fucking beat that shit. 30 years later, you can't hardly beat that shit, yo. Like, I swear to God, yo. His stronger video, but the stronger video, he took samples from Daft Punk. That's why I fuck with the young Kanye, man. He like Kanye in the anime, he in the fucking techno pop music, like motherfucker is dope as shit. Yeah, but if you, this is Some of my favorite movies right here, bro. And yeah, so back to why I'm doing this. It's a different kind of way to educate people. You know what I'm saying? Back to the art and education. You ain't never seen all the books I be painting. You ain't never read none of these books. And you go read these books, man. Now just on some entertainment type stuff. You know what I'm saying? On some like extra chill but still informative. It's like you ain't never seen these movies. These some deep ass fucking movies, yo. Maybe y'all need to go check these out, yo. And have you a couple shots of tequila while you watch one of these, man. Go watch one of these movies, man. Yeah, sprinkle that little bit of substance in there. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of substance. They cartoon movies, whatever, but when you watch them and you get to the meat of the plot and the concepts they're dealing with, all them shit is deep as fuck, yo. Little, just real subtle. It's not really subtle. It's like in your face, like bam. You know what I'm saying? Just like pop, pop. But then, I mean, people stand back and try to absorb all of it. But there are certain focal points. It's just like, yo, check this out. I feel you, bro. Yo, I'm gonna show you my my joint, yo. Damn, man, that shit in the fucking basement, and I'm on the 3rd floor. All right, so when I get back, I'll probably be breathing hard as shit, yo. Let me dip to the basement real quick. Go. Like I say, man, I be listening to their music outside. I be jamming off their shit. Let me put this shit back on real quick.
You never rap. Passing through stages and life through the ups and the downs like it's all just another task. Live by the rules like a fucking rap. I got respect in 100 sets. Too many chains need another chest. Brand no games if it wasn't chess. Come from that closet you couldn't stretch. Come from that circle you couldn't test. Heavily pressured and under stress, even though niggas ain't sure it was a mess. Honest and playing to the left. Judge a young nigga by that trench. If there's no action, what they expect? Only thing we knew for sure is the baby set. Fuck living basic, I'm taking risks. Fuck what they saying, I'm saying this. Don't waste your time, it don't make you rich, it don't mean nothing, so fuck them, let's make a grip. Double up, triple up, make assist. Wanna so hard you can play a bitch. Link to the lake if they wanna fish. Make sure them niggas around you stick to the script. It should be written in stone. You should come visit my zone. Don't take my word, double check all of my flows. Ask them how hustle got on, but fuck what you heard. It's for who walk down that road. Showed everything but they stone. Straight off the curb. Real niggas rich as you nerds. You dress the woman, make you feel I don't do this for nothing.
What? Where you at?